Hi, I'm Vanessa Conlin, and I'm tasting the 2018 vintage of the Baumard Savennieres from the Loire Valley. This is part of the Jônt and Bresca Michelin subscription. I'm so excited that this is in the set. I absolutely love this wine. And Baumard as a producer is really known as sort of the gold standard in the region, very, very highly regarded. And I see this bottling on many, many Michelin lists, which goes to show you how great it is for pairing. So this is wine from France. We're in the Loire Valley, which is a cooler climate. And this particular location is in Anjou. It has a very granite soil, and it's from a Clos Saint-Yves vineyard. Now, the Loire Valley is an absolutely beautiful place. If you've never visited, it's got lush rolling hills, and there's a castle kind of around every corner that you turn to. And that's because it's so beautiful that during the French Renaissance, royalty started building summer castles there that still stand. And this grape variety is Chenin Blanc. It's 100% Chenin Blanc in this bottle. And Chenin Blanc can grow in other places, but really its home is in the Loire Valley. Let's taste this together, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this wine and where it is. So something that I noticed right away is it has a beautiful sort of lanolin note to it. It has both fruit, floral, and a little bit of savory notes. I get always on Chenin Blanc a sort of red apple peel. Sometimes you can get an almost beeswaxy note, and there's like a sage note in this glass as well. Just really, really perfumed and inviting. So this is a wine that has sort of like crescendo of acidity. Chenin Blanc, as a grape variety, has high acid. And remember, acid is what really makes wine gorgeous to pair with food because it wakes up your palate. My mouth is sort of really salivating right now, but it has a sort of slow build. There are certain varieties like Sauvignon Blanc that the acid hits me all at once, right off the bat. But Chenin Blanc, it has this sort of beautiful unfolding process. And while it has this very, very bright acidity, it also has an almost spherical feel on the palate, and it's very, very silky, almost satiny on the palate, just really, really gorgeous. It's about medium and bodied, and it's dry. I'm getting those flavors that I picked up on the nose as aromas, that kind of apple. There's a bit of pear on the palate as well. And again, a little bit of that sort of savory herb note like sage. And I mentioned this is dry. Now, if you don't know Chenin Blanc as a grape variety, you might have heard of a wine called Vouvray. Now, Vouvray is also 100% Chenin Blanc from the Loire Valley. But the difference between Vouvray and Savennières is often this. Vouvray tends to be a little bit more floral, soft, and it can have sometimes some sweetness. It can vary from very dry to a little bit off dry. This is bone dry. In Savennières, it's very rare to find an off-dry bottle of Chenin Blanc. It's dry, it's a little bit more chiseled than Vouvray, and just has this kind of like electric energy in the glass. Chef Ryan pairs this with a tomato and summer fruit, or stone fruits, tomato and stone fruit, that's just gorgeous. They complement each other so, so well on the palate. And one other thing I want to say about this wine is this wine you could certainly drink by itself. It's delicious, it's refreshing, but it's a serious white wine. This drinks almost to me with the sort of power of a red. It's a wine that if you wanted to, you actually could decant. I know we often just talk about decanting red wines, but actually certain white wines really benefit from a little shock of air. So if you want to try that at home, pour it in your decanter, give it sort of a rough swirl, and then pour it in your glass. But it's a delicious, delicious glass, and I'm just thrilled that Chef Ryan and Jonathan put this in their set. So cheers.